Hi, I'm Cher with Cher Nyquist Coaching. Today I want to talk to you about one of the tools that I use in my coaching practice, and that is EFT Tapping. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. And tapping is a very easy to use tool that anyone can use. As a matter of fact, it's being used a lot today in elementary schools with children to help them get through things that maybe would bog them down a little bit. It's used with children, it's used with teenagers, it's used with adults. It's being studied a lot right now in work that's being done with veterans who are struggling with PTSD. And it's just a very easy to use tool that's highly effective in helping us make changes with those subconscious things that are having an effect on us that we want to get past. So I want to just teach you very simply today how to do EFT tapping. Tapping refers to the fact that we actually tap on different meridians in the body while we say certain words. So for example, let's just say that I'm really struggling with feeling angry towards someone, and that regardless of how much I try to ignore that anger or push it away, I can't seem to get past it. And it is just raising havoc with not only my day, but it's been something that's been tough for the last few months. Something that I just can't seem to get past no matter what I try. So I want to just demonstrate to you how I would go through a very simple round of tapping to deal with anger. And it's very easy. We start off by tapping on what we call the karate chop point, and we just voice the problem. Usually I start by taking a couple of deep breaths, and then I think about how much is this anger really affecting me? And I might say it's pretty high. It's like a 9. I feel really angry about what happened. So as we tap on the karate chop point, usually we make 3 statements that go something like this. Even though I feel very angry, I totally and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm so angry I can hardly stand it, I honor the feelings that I have about this. Even though I'm so angry, I love and accept who I am. And then we go to the tapping points, and there are 8 different tapping points that I generally used. One is on the beginning of the eyebrow, this point right here where the eyebrow begins, right kind of along the bone that goes around the eye. So this is one point, eyebrow, side of the eye, again, right on that bone that goes around the eye, and then under the eye, and again, on that bone right under the eye. Under the nose, under the mouth, collarbone, under the arm, and top of the head. These are the points that are typically used with tapping. Some people use different points, and that's fine. In a typical tapping round, I would use this kind of approach. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry today, and I've been angry about this for a long time. I'm so angry. I'm so angry, and I just can't let this go. I'm so angry. I'm so angry right now. I am so angry. So all we do is we're just naming what it is that we're feeling. Then it's good to just take a minute and evaluate. Okay, on that scale of 1 to 10, now that I've gone through, and you can do that round 2 or 3 or 4 times, how do I feel now? Has that anger shifted? Has it come down a little bit? And often it will. Just by naming it, often whatever that emotion is, it will change already. Then we go into a second round, and I call this the I wonder. I wonder what it would be like to not be so angry. I wonder what it would feel like to be able to let this anger go. I wonder what I could accomplish if I wasn't so angry. I wonder what it would feel like to not be this angry. It's hard to even imagine it, but I wonder what I could feel if I could let this anger go. What would that even be like? What would it feel like if I could let this go? I wonder what could happen if I wasn't so angry. And then again, take a couple of deep breaths. And then evaluate on that scale of 1 to 10, how intense is that anger now? Again, hopefully it's come down even a little bit more. What we're working toward here are some shifts. And then we go into the third step, which is just releasing that anger. So that can look something like this. I'm really tired of carrying this anger. I just want to release this anger. I'm not even sure if I can, but I want to release this anger. I want to let this anger go. I don't want to keep feeling this anger. I'm just letting this anger go. I'm letting it go right now. I'm just releasing all of this anger. And depending on how intense those feelings are, we might envision that anger leaving. We might see that anger going far away to someplace else, out of my body into the dumpster behind Target or something like that, right? And then again, a couple of deep breaths. Take that 1 to 10 evaluation of how intense is the anger now. And then I love to do one more round where now that we've kind of emptied out, we've drained all of that anger out of us, let's bring some good stuff in. So I'm inviting in peace. I've let go of all that anger. Now I'm just inviting in peace. I'm just letting peace into every part of my body. I'm letting peace fill my cells and my organs and my muscles. I'm just letting in peace and joy. Where all of that anger was stored before, I'm now inviting in peace and joy. This feels so good. All of this peace and joy. I'm just inviting in peace and joy. Couple of deep breaths, evaluate again. Hopefully by now there's been a major shift where that anger is just really gone down a lot. Sometimes things can change with just one tapping round or one tapping process. Sometimes we have to come back to it a couple of times a day or a few times a week for a period of time until it's really gone, depending on how embedded it really is. But tapping is an easy to use, extremely powerful tool that we can use to make shifts and to help us overcome stuck points. I hope you find this helpful. I'm sending you lots of peace and joy. I'm Cher with Cher Nyquist Coaching.